I never wanted to be in sales. I was in high school in my first sales job in a boiler room, selling coupon books for local gas station services over the phone. It was while making cold calls at dinner time, trying to get the poor suckers on the other end of the line to buy a book of coupons for automotive services they never imagined they needed, that I made up my mind that I would never be in sales. It only took me 1 minute to come to that determination. After the first call, which took about 60 seconds, I hated what I was doing. It took another 19 minutes to muster up the courage to run out of the call center. So, you think you can sell? If you're like 90% of the sales folks I've come across and taught, trained, and coached in my 30 plus years in sales and sales management, you aren't as good as you think you are. And if you're any good at all, you're nowhere near as good as you could be. Since you're viewing this field manual, you will likely fall into one of three buckets. 1. You've decided on sales as a possible career, and you're looking for some tips to get you started. 2. You've started on your sales career, but you've come to the realization that you're basically on your own, i.e., you're getting little or no training in sales and your boss is telling you to get results. 3. You've done okay in your sales career, but you've hit a plateau and the same old charm no longer seems to work. If you've had any sales training, chances are you could benefit from viewing this course. If you haven't had any sales training, you can definitely benefit from being trained in bare-bones selling and using the field manual as a reference and resource to supplement your selling efforts. But why this one in particular? Most selling models aren't really about the selling process, but of one or more aspects of it. For example, many sales systems, such as spin selling, the challenger sale, and FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt, to name only a few, are focused on setting up and/or creating the premise for the sales process to follow. Others, such as MLPQ, features and benefits, and if/then, are simply techniques within the sales process. And each, when employed properly, can be very effective in enhancing the sales process. They all, however, assume you have experience selling and, perhaps, even formal sales training. Additionally, too often most sales systems are about taking a simple concept about a clear and simple process, selling, and confounding it with a lot of unnecessary BS, which the author then presents to the reader who will naturally not understand what the hell it is they're reading, but the author still gets to make a boatload of money teaching you their convoluted sales system. Thus, another sales consultant is born. Bottom line, my goal is to give you a straightforward, no-nonsense approach to understanding sales and the selling process. I'll keep the BS to a minimum and give you the bare-bones selling principles that will allow you to maximize your selling effectiveness, earnings, and autonomy, which is why you most likely fell into sales in the first place.